Hey everyone, over the next few days, we're going to do the ultimate guide to solo cruising. Today, we're going to do the first part, so come with us right after this. Hey everyone, John here from Bite Size Cruises. Welcome to our channel. Today, we're going to be talking all about the solo cruise experience. Over the next few days, we're going to do a couple videos. We're going to put them together, and it's going to be the ultimate guide to solo cruising. So today's going to be the first video. We're going to talk about how solo cruising works as from a pricing and a room perspective. So we'll start there. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about some tips and tricks. And then the third video is going to be all about some compelling reasons to cruise solo. So today, let's talk about the different cruise lines and how solo cruising actually works. So by solo cruising, this could mean single cruising. So we're going to start off with some terminology. Single cruising, which means you are a single and you're looking to mingle. Solo cruising means you're traveling completely alone. You could do both. You could also be single, traveling with a group, just staying in your own cabin. So that's going to count as well. It's going to be some different tips for when we get into single versus solo. So let's talk about getting your own room. So Norwegian does a really good job of really putting out some studio cabins. A studio cabin is a slightly smaller inside cabin that is made for solo cruisers. So on most of the newer Breakaway and Breakaway Plus class ships, there's actually a studio lounge. So there's 3 floors in the middle of the ship of inside studio cabins that are all connected in a little lounge that's key card protected. There's a little lounge you can go to that's open 24 hours a day that has some drinks in there, some coffee, some snacks. There's a bar in there for happy hour. So just give you some ideas of, they really try to make it more comfortable for solo cruisers so that you can maybe meet some other people. They have some meetups during the day there. You can write on the board and arrange your own meetups as well. So Norwegian, in my opinion, does the best job of that. They also have the best rates. When you're in a studio cabin, you're paying for one person, which is really nice. And it's not quite as expensive as it would be if you were staying in another cruise line. Royal Caribbean and some other cruise lines do have studio cabins now. They just don't have as many as Norwegian. So otherwise, you're going to have to pay, basically, you're paying some type of single supplement. All of the cruise ship rooms are made for 2 people. So when you're going on a cruise as a solo, sometimes you're going to pay double, which isn't fun. So if you love to stay in a balcony cabin, it's generally going to be pretty expensive, just like you would be paying for 2 people without the second set of port fees and taxes. So slightly less than it would be for 2 people. Some of them do deals where they do 75% of that supplement or 50% of the supplement on sales, which cuts it down a little bit, which could help. And I find MSC does a pretty good job for solo cruisers as well. It's not quite as expensive. Royal and Celebrity and some of those other cruise lines, I've actually booked people in a double room because it was cheaper than doing a single room because we had group space. So it's the other thing to keep an eye on too. Talk to your travel agent and see if there's any group space available. That may save you some money as well and get you a little bit of a bigger room for a better price. So that is what is all about solo cruising. So let's talk about single versus solo. There are not many cruise lines other than maybe Virgin. I think you're going to see a higher percentage of maybe singles and younger people for sure. But for most cruise lines, they still haven't put a big focus on the solo cruiser. I love cruising solo. Sometimes it depends. And being single as well, it does create a little bit of a thought process of when you're going on trips. Like, why would I go on this particular trip or this particular ship or this particular itinerary? So if you are solo and single, or just solo and you would like to go on a cruise on your own and don't want to break the bank, my recommendation is going to be with Norwegian and go on a Breakaway Plus class ship. So that's going to give you like the Joy, the Escape, the Encore. There's more. And then Prima and Viva also are going to have those studio cabins. Again, you can look at Royal, like Anthem, Symphony, all those ships, Wonder. They do have some studio cabins. There's just not a ton of them. And they're not in like a section where you're with other solo cruisers. So that's our first bit of information on single versus solo cruising. Tomorrow we're going to give you tips for cruising single and solo, and then we're going to give you some compelling reasons. So do you cruise solo? Let us know in the comments below, and then let us know what kind of tips you're looking for, and we will talk to y'all tomorrow. If this is your first time here, we would love for you to subscribe, come along with us on this journey. Thanks so much, and have a great day, everybody. Bye.